Now let's understand how macro code works. The first thing to do is follow the code from the top to bottom. Let's examine our code more closely to understand how easy and powerful macros are. How this code is powerful, let's see. First of all, we discussed this already. It starts from option explicit. Then there are some declarations that our macro recording has done. For example, SWAPP, part, bull status, long warnings. The macro recorder declares a number of variables by default. You can comment out or delete variables which are not utilized. Now, how you understand which is not utilized? Of course, you need to see if this part variable is used somewhere in your code below. It is used, right? SWAPP, if it is used, you can see it is used. Long status, is it used? It's not, right? Again, long warnings, is it used? It's not, right? So if it is not used, you can simply go and comment this out. Now, after the initial default variable declarations, the next important thing is that entry point procedure. This is sub main, and this is where your code begins or your functionality of the code begins. Every macro must establish an entry point procedure, and that entry point procedure is defined as sub main here. Now, the next obvious part is that SolidWorks application object. This line, SWAPP is equal to application.sld works. This line of code will connect to the current instance of SolidWorks. Without it, your program will not run. The next obvious thing is that part is equals to SWAPP dot active doc. The top level document objects are accessed and made active from this line. This allows the ability to program document specific functionality. And then after that, what you see here, this is nothing but the SolidWorks API calls. We have discussed this already, right? So what our macro is doing, it is first selecting the front plane, then it is creating the sketch on that plane, creating a line, and then it is selecting that sketch and creating extrude thin feature. So this is what this API call functionality is doing here. And this is end sub, which is the procedure end for this code, for this macro. This is where your code ends.